All right, everybody, welcome in. This is going to be another Stormgate cast, and yes, I am Algorithmore, and this is Yoru. Yoru, he is at the moment number 2 on the ladder, if I've got it exactly right, but he is the number 1 Infernal, and he is trying hard to get past Mixu, who is number 1 on the ladder right now. And his opponent in this match is going to be Dopamine. And if you've been watching my channel, he's been on my channel a few games lately, and I've been representing him because he is the current highest ranked Vanguard on the ladder. So, out of these two, this is a matchup between the highest ranked Vanguard and Infernal. So hopefully we're going to see some interesting play styles here today out of these two. And it was both of them going for a town hall structure first, going for that expansion. And we're watching right now as Dopamine is adding 2 barracks to his expansion, whereas Yoru has, let's see here, 2 vaults and a conclave up at his expansion. Both of them leaving their main base here just sort of naked. Just doing that simple. We got 10 here and 1 on Therium, and over here for Yoru it's a fully saturated. Plus, well, we had 3 there, but 2 leaving. Let's see what these 2 little imps are going to be doing. While we watch the brutes and gaunts creep out here, those imps, they're just transferring to the gold mine. And that's just some Therium management there. And if you are a little bit new to the Stormgate, and especially if you play Infernal, this is a pretty standard technique on your main base, is to rally your imps to the Therium, and then pull imps off Therium to build buildings instead of quick building, so that you don't mess up any of your saturation on your mine. And your Therium income is not as important at the beginning, and it's alright if you kind of get variable spurts and starts and stops with it. We got a bunch of units going across the map here for Yoru. Looks like he might just be creeping. What's that? We have one fiend here looking for bases. Meanwhile, Lancers going around the outside like the Trailer Park Girls, and they are looking to do some damage while being undetected. That's why you go around the outside, is so you don't get detected. And here they are in the base. They see that Hellforge, so they know there's going to be some picking up. Do we got charge on the way? Yes, we do. That's the Infernal Fury, and we're going to get a couple of imps going down here. Watching them, unfortunately. They're going for a run, but Bruce punked out and trying to get on top of those Lancers before they do any real damage. Can they get some imps? They did get a couple imps, so Dopamine is doing a good job for target firing down. But just as he tries to run out that ramp, that's when the rest of the units show up, and they're chasing them back into the main. And they are going to go down here. Oh, they're so low. One goes down, and the Phantom might be able to get the last one here. Promote going down to keep it alive. The Lancer trying to turn and chomp on that Phantom, but if you can just outlast the Phantom, maybe. More Lancers and Exos show up. But Yoru managed to handle that pretty well. We're at 11 here. We're at 9. Oh, we're back up to 12 there. As we transfer, we see those units transferring. And the army for Yoru is up here on the 3rd base, where they're still saturating. And what do we see here? 2 more production structures going down, 2 more vaults, and up come the Lancers and a few Exos. But yes, well positioning from Yoru, keeping his army in a position where it's going to be able to... Oh, very nice charges on top of those Exos. But the Exos managed to slip out, just be slippery little guys, and scoot their way away. A huge Nightfall infestation goes down, half dodged, shields up on the one Lancer. And Yoru is just regrouping here and chasing these units back. Doing a quick look for the 3rd. This is a nice little ball of Gaunts and Brutes. And we see Yoru basically heading over here for the third base, and Dopamine anticipating that cancels it and hides all his workers. Well done. Meanwhile, retaking that vision camp for the map control. And this army going straight up into the base. It is definitely going to get some damage done. Charge going down on some of those servos. So the servos are dead. And now they're just chasing those servos around. As the army comes back to try and engage the servos now on auto repair. And now it's Yoru's turn to get chased around as these army of Dopamine tries to corner Yoru in the back, picking off a ton of gaunts here, but the brutes do manage to squeak away. Look at this, couple other brutes split across here, already into the natural. A few exos split off by Dopamine as well to deal with this, but this farm might go down. It's a solar habitat. That means there's been extra resources spent on it. It's worth more than just a normal supply. And these brutes are still being a pain in the butt here, chasing the units around. Exos actually doing the best they can. Servos body blocking the brutes who need to get into melee range. And you can see here, they are kind of wigging out right now. Now with some focus fire, we are watching units go down, but there is an engage out in the middle of the map. As those brutes were cleaned up, Yoru and Dopamine are going toe-to-toe. Brutes and Gaunts versus the Lancers and Exos. Nice promotes, nice control, nice focus fire, but also nice stutter stepping. And we're watching these two try and have a little micro battle as these units get chased across the map again. Nice effigy to bring some healing juices onto the Infernal army here. And look at those extra control all the way into the back here, trying to maximize their output here and damage while keeping them alive. Nice slash goes down on one of the Lancers, I think it was. But again, these Exos are just able to make use of their positioning and still be able to get down damage. So the brutes are saying, fine, we're just going to go for buildings here. Look how low they are. They finally decide to retreat away. This poor Weaver. No! I wish I could teleport still. Why did you take away that ability? I'll think about it as I lie here dead on the ground. Blah, blah. Little tiny corpse comes out of that. Who knew Weaver were all fleshy and no skeleton? That little push out from Dopamine might have been too much. There is a flat cannon in the back there now, putting down some extra DPS, but these units have pushed in the back there. They're going for the flat cannon. There is mass repair on it, but we're watching as Fiends and Brutes are able to push their way in the back there, get on top of the Exos, and the Exos are starting to go down. Despite the good control from Dopamine. Boom, there goes the Spam post. And once again, Yoru's pulling back. Because I've killed that. I'm going to lash in an Exo, get an extra kill there. But maybe not wanting to really throw the game. And then once again, we have another sad Weaver. Almost right where my brother died. Poor Weavers. Another Weaver shows up. He doesn't even know what's happened to his companions. I think Weavers might be girls. I'm not sure. Not sure there. Wow, okay. We got Yoru pulling back to do some creeping, but look at this. Couple Fiends doing a little run by. Deciding not to do much there. Looks like they're more scout Fiends than anything. They scouted that base. And they are putting down damage here. Oh, the servos are probably going to get them because Yoru is cleaning up this base, no problem. The Fiends are no more. But the servos are also being chased down. It's a small group of units from Dopamine to defend. Oh, Nightfall Infestation, pretty good there. Got 4 or 5 units. And once again, Yoru is pulling back from a battle. I think he just doesn't want to lose any battles. So he's like, I think I'm losing this, so I'm going to pull back. Regroup. Let me get some more units. He's trying to pull these to safety. I don't know if this is really safety. But the other thing he's trying to do is lead these units away. And Dopamine kind of wisely, he's like, I know there's a base down here, and watches those brutes were immediately spawned and used to try and defend here. But this vault's gonna go down probably. Ooh, a mag pops out. 3 mags pop out. They do not have the Demon Hoof Tremors, but they did get a lot of splash damage down there. As the army shows up, these units are going to peel away for Dopamine. He does try and run away to safety, but there is a couple Weavers there with their nice lashes, getting a few Exos. And these Exos doing their best to stutter step. But let's watch. There are brutes killing this base again here. Ooh, huge Nightfall infestation. Maybe, like us, Dopamine was looking elsewhere, and he's just going to GG out of this game.